Keep in mind, too, we also have motives to serve because we serve from a place of security instead of a place of fear. A couple lessons that I've learned from foster care is one is the difference between foster security and adopted security. Here's foster security. You are safe in this home as long as you stay in this home, maybe. Now, it sounds harsh, but that's the reality. Because under foster care, first off, you don't really know what the quality of the parents are going to be. I mean, the state they do their best to try and deal with that, but that's an issue. But let's assume they end up in a loving home. The child is only as secure as the agencies involved and the parents, because the parents can turn the child back anytime they want. They said, I'm done, I'm tired, I can't take them away. How secure are you going to feel when you know that's a possibility? The other is at the whims of the state or the agency. They can say, we're going to move you from here to here. And the child has no control. So even if the parents are loving parents who genuinely care for that child, there's no such thing as real security. And I'm convinced that the Arminian and the Reformed perspectives give foster security because you don't really know. You can give it back or you never really had it in the first place. Adopted security is once a family adopts you, you are theirs forever. The adopted child is part of that family, no different than a biological child. They are permanently part of that family. Now, the reality is the child may not know that they're secure. That's part of growing into that, but they are adopted and they are part of that family forever. And one of the great things in adoption, one of the challenges for adoptive parents, is to convince that child and to let them see that they really are secure there and they're safe. That is how we are secure in Christ. We're not foster kids, we're adopted kids. Huge difference. Huge difference. Second thing I learned from foster care is that change comes hard, and we need to remember that. When we watch the people, we've told you the Bible verse, why haven't you changed yet? We had a foster daughter, love her to death. Her adoption will be finalized just in a couple weeks, and I'm so excited for her. But I've had this conversation with her I don't know how many times when she was with us. We had her a total of about 8 months. She's one that owns about half of my heart. And I said, okay, young lady, has this behavior ever got you what you wanted? No. You think it's going to get what you want this time? No. Do you think there's a better way to do this? Yes. Then why are you doing it this way? I don't know. Now we chuckle, but it's the reality that she knows here, but it takes time to change hearts and to change thinking and processing. And that's the same thing with believers. And so it's awfully easy to look judgmentally at others and say, you can't be a Christian because look what you're doing. Instead of saying, hey, let's give God time to work His grace in this person's life and come alongside of them and help them instead of condemning them.